Hi everyone, my name is Kamala. Welcome back to another episode of the Valid Power System Training Series. In our last episodes, we talked about some of the features and the controls for the VPS800A-T4 studio generators. Today, we're ready to start connecting loads, and to do that, we're gonna run them off of this big bad boy 18K. In here, you have your circuit breakers. Each one is labeled to its corresponding output line. You're gonna wanna make sure these are always in the off position before you get going. And you can also check by making sure your indicator lights are off, because you never want to connect to a live panel. For cam lock, you always want to start with your green grounding cable. On each cord, you'll see a key pin that you'll line up and twist into position. Next, install the white neutral and then continue up the 3 voltage legs. The other connectors like Joy and Edison, you simply push them in. Each of the receptacle connections has its maximum current output rating shown on the black label. In the case of the cam lock connectors, you can draw up to 208 amps from each leg. She's all done in. Okay, now that we're all connected, we're able to start up the engine and initiate the generator. On each of the VPS units, we have a quick start decal right on the side here to help you go through the engine start, initiate generator, and shutdown. You want to make sure that your emergency stop is out. This, as we have mentioned as many times as possible, is only to be used in a real emergency. After you've made sure that your power disconnect switch is in the on position, you can turn on your controller power. It's going to bring you to your status screen, which will tell you right off the bat that your generator is at rest. Next thing you're going to do is put your unit into manual by pushing this hand here, and you can start her up by pushing the green button. It is going to go through a preheating sequence. Depending on the temperatures, that could take anywhere from a few moments, or it could start up right away. To assist with cold weather starting, the engine has an air intake grid heater installed, which is controlled by the engine control unit. Depending on the temperature, there may be a preheat delay of up to 10 seconds to 30 seconds before the engine is cranked. If the unit is left in idle for over 10 minutes, it is automatically going to shut off. That's to protect the engine as well as to reduce any kind of unnecessary emissions that might be going out. You also have an auto mode option here. This mode is only to be used when the generator is connected to an authorized controller, such as our VPS battery systems. But we'll dive deeper into all that in one of our future episodes, so stay tuned. Once the unit is warm and ready, you can take it up to the rated speed and press the engine idle button here. And that's going to take you up to 1800 RPM. When the generator is ready to be put on load, there'll be a generator available message here. There'll also be a green indicator light, which means that you're able to go ahead and close your contactor, which means you're on load. And now we can go ahead and turn on our breakers. And you'll see the red indicator lights light up, which means our generator is ready to put power on a load. Drawing power, you want to make sure your loads are balanced. You can check this on the Deep Sea controller scrolling through the generator menu, where it shows exactly what line current to voltage the unit is outputting. These VPS800A-T4 studio generators have a max output of 100 kilowatts. The ideal minimum output is 30 kilowatts. If you're running the generator at a lower output, it causes strain on the after treatment systems. Well everyone, there you have it. Now you know how to connect your loads and start up your generator. Next episode, we're going to talk about how to turn this all back off again.